So you've been at West Covina, I think your whole life, but you've had a pretty significant shift in how you think about competition in California. So tell me about going from seeing these firms as powerhouses to seeing them as competitors you could outwork. Talk to me about that mind
Yeah.
shift.
So when I opened up, it was. I mean, once I decided to go into personal injury, I said, "Well, it's really competitive. People got all these huge billboards. People are spend a bunch of money on Google ads," and I thought, well, they're not really doing the reviews. They're not doing SEO at the time. This was like 2014. So I saw like, well, I think I can get some market share. I can get a little slice of the pie if I just focused on getting reviews, doing SEO. And at that time, it was much different than it is now. I did my own website at the time, and I was just cranking out content day and night, with keywords, keyword stuffing, doing all the things that you're not supposed to do anymore, and it was working at the time. So I would show up and down California, really, because I tried to put every single city in California, the car accident attorney in every city afterwards. Um, and I was getting calls, and you would look up the images. I mean, for West Covina, I would always show up for, if you put in anything West Covina attorney, anything, it would be me. For immigration, criminal law, I didn't do it. Um, but yeah, I thought, just let me focus in on this digital space, and I think I can get clients that way, and it worked out.
That's incredible. Yeah, those glory days before LSA, before the review arms race that we have going on right now. That's it. That's amazing. So, you know, I want to talk a little about content marketing, storytelling. Let's talk about how you communicate with potential clients. You've got a journalism degree, which is pretty unique in the legal space. When you think about communicating with clients, are you taking what you learned from like storytelling to social media? Are you applying that to the marketing efforts to market your
When I'm
practice?
marketing the practice, I'm always thinking about what the client is experiencing. So whether I'm not thinking specifically, oh, let me tell a story like journalism, but I'm sure that my writing skills, help out. But when I'm writing the marketing content, like when I was doing the website, and I still do a lot of it, I'm always just thinking about the client experience. Like, what do they want to get? What do they want to hear? Why are they looking for an attorney? Why are they on my website? Like, what are they looking for? So I'm always trying to fill in that need, just provide value to them if they have questions, or who does it, what are they looking for, and fill in that space for them.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah, and thinking about them first. And there's so many of these horror stories. It looks like just the speed and greed on the billboard sometimes, and it's just a constant reminder. Like these individuals are hurt. Like we got to be more empathetic on some of the messaging. The Talk to me about the marketing mix and how it's changed. Right, so you were heavy into search, content silos. You mentioned the keyword targeting. How has the marketing mix evolved over
Well,
time?
it's changed that you can't really do just it's before I felt like it was quantity over quality. Like you could just put a bunch of pages up on a website, keyword stuff it, and then you're gonna show up on the first page, or even on the map pack, or top three on the map pack. But I think what's changed is that Google is really looking for quality over quantity. They're seeing. I think they're looking at what are people really looking at, what are people spending time on, what are people reading, and what's providing value to them, and then that really helps out, with your ranking. So I think just quality over content's been really a huge change in the space. And then, I mean, the quantity is always there. I think if you do quantity plus quality, like I think that's where you're going to end up winning, if you have to do both.
Yeah, I agree. So many people try to take that binary approach, like, oh, it's only quantity or only quality. I'm like, well, I think you get quality through quantity. Is you
Exactly.
learn.
Yeah, you have to go through the growing pains. I mean, if it's whether it's a blog, or if it's Instagram or a TikTok video, you have to go through the growing pains to get something that is going to get eyeballs, to get attention. You have to, You have to make the bad content to get to the good content.